Hi, and welcome back to Coasting Castaways. My name is Jen.
And I'm Barry.
And this is Callie, who wanted to join us. And today we wanted to talk to you for a little bit first before our episode begins. We know all the issues going on in the world today. It's this coronavirus pandemic that's going on. We hope you're staying healthy, staying put, staying home. And we thought this would be a good time for us to talk about this. We're talking about exit strategies today. So what we have for you today was actually filmed back in August, and we talked to a couple other full-time RVers, getaway couple, and enjoy the Journey.Life, and talk to them about exit strategy. So we just want to talk to you a little bit about, has it changed and what your exit strategy is. Do you have some thoughts on that?
So even if it's not an exit strategy, do you have a backup plan? And did you have a backup plan before this pandemic? And since the pandemic, has your thoughts changed, and have you come up with a backup plan? And the backup plan could just be staying with friends or staying with families, since all of the state parks, not all, but a lot of the state parks and a lot of the campgrounds are getting shut down. So it's leaving a lot of full-timers with nowhere to go. So I was just curious how everybody's doing it, and where everybody's going and where they're staying during this time. So even if it's not a full-blown exit strategy, like totally getting out of full-time, what's your backup plan in case of something like this?
And like us, we do not own land, we don't own a house, nothing. So we were just fortunate to be able to have his parents' property where they have enough space for us to stay during this situation, which actually we were already coming here in Kentucky, but we were here when this all started because his daughter had a baby.
Yeah, my daughter just had her first baby, so my first grandbaby. We had already had plans to come here anyway during this time, and it just so happened to work out that once we were here, this whole pandemic thing started. So this is where we would have came anyway, but at least here we have 30 amp power and water, and so we're okay here, and we don't have to worry about where we're going to go or where we're going to stay.
Right. So we're going to get on with the video, and we want to know your exit strategy if you have one, like we were saying earlier, and then we will get back with you after we talk to these guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to Coasting Castaways. My name is Jen, this is Barry, and we have met some new friends here at the Grand Design Rally here in Indiana. We have Ray and Jason from Getaway Couple, and Tom and Cherie from Enjoy the Journey.Life. So make sure you go check out their channels. I'm sure you already have, but go subscribe if you haven't.
So one of the things we thought about when we first got into RVing was how long do people naturally tend to do this, right? So like, do they do this for a year or 6 months, or they do this as a lifelong thing? So when we first came into it, we thought we'll give it at least a year, right? So we can see how it goes, and then if it doesn't work out, we can always just go back to our normal lives. But we was curious, as with you guys, have you thought about an exit strategy, like what's after, YouTube, RV living, or have you thought that far ahead as like what you might do after?
Yeah.
Or if there's an after?
I feel like people would get sick of us if we stayed on YouTube. So there eventually will be an end date for that, but we have no end date in mind. And I would say we were the same as you. We wanted to travel a year and just see how we liked it. Obviously, we've been on the road for a little over 2 years now, so we like it.
Yeah, and one of the things about the RV lifestyle is you never really see everything in a single location. So while you're going and trying to check off your bucket list, it just continues to grow and grow and grow.
Yes.
So we still have major destinations that we want to hit. One being Maine. We haven't been up to the whole New England area, all the way up to Maine, and we haven't been up to Alaska. And there's a few other Midwest states that we need to see. And we didn't get enough time with Michigan, so it's just continuously growing. But overall, I mean, our exit strategy thoughts have changed over the past 2 years. The good thing about this lifestyle is you can always go back. Like, there is no, like, because you RV'd, you can't go back to owning a house. It doesn't work that way. You can always go back and get another regular job. You can always go buy or rent a house. There's no, like, clean cut like you RV'd, so you can't do that anymore.
Right.
So I think that's great. However, if you don't do it, you know, it's something that you'll never do, right?
Might regret.
Yeah, might regret
Right,
it.
that's very true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And eventually, very long term, we'd like to travel overseas. So it's all up in the air, but the exit strategy is getting years and years longer.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you guys?
Basically everything they said.
Yeah.
We don't have
Ditto.
to say anything.
I don't like the idea of exit strategy just
Right.
because you don't know what you want to do tomorrow. And we do. Like you said, the bucket list just keeps growing and growing. We actually spent 3 months in Sedona because we loved it so much and we still didn't get everything done. And we want to go back. So there's so much we want to do still. And we're not big planners, so I can't see us planning an exit strategy when we don't even know what we're doing tomorrow. So we're just kind of taking it one day at a time and having fun, and that's my philosophy.
Yeah, and I think we would be working in other kinds of travel into it.
We
not
have talked about
just
that.
in the
Yeah.
RV. And I know we get this question quite a bit as well, and people think about, well, what happens when you get older? Maybe you don't want to keep hooking up a fifth wheel and pulling that around. Well, there are other kinds of RVs that are easier, and I mean, you could eventually park it in your favorite spot and just stay there.
Or have it as a home base while
Right.
you travel.
right.
Yeah.
And so we've seen people with all kinds of disabilities or physical impairments make it work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's all kinds of technology and things out there to do that. And I guess I would encourage people that think they've got limitations or they're too old to start this, that to not just write it off right away, to definitely get out there. And even if it is a short amount of time, you can always go back to not being in an RV.
Right. Yep.
That's true.
Possibilities are endless.
Very true. Very true. And another thing that I have is don't wait until you're too old.
Absolutely.
You know? That's kind of
Yeah.
where we were.
Yeah, that was my philosophy.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it now than wait.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
while I'm still somewhat young.
And why you feel good, you
While I
can
still
hike that
feel
mountain,
good, I can
Yeah.
still-
snorkel, right?
So I like the outdoors, so it allows me to be able to do that now. And if I wait 10, 15, 20 years, I might never be able to do that then.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. You never know what's going to happen.
That's
That
right.
is true.
We've heard some crazy stories of, from our audience that might be a little bit wiser than us. That's the term I'll use. But, they've had loss in their life or, even a spouse or something like that. And that's what gets them motivated. And they are telling us repeatedly, like, you're so lucky you're going out and doing this now. Because you never really know.
You
It
don't.
doesn't matter what age you're at, like what can happen.
Right,
So.
you don't know.
Yeah, we get the same heartbreaking
Yep.
comments and
are.
stuff like that. That we were going to go out together, but now it's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was his dream, and so
Right.
it's kind of sad when you see those people have just waited too long, and so we like to urge people not to wait.
Right.
Yes.
Do it now.
Do it
Yeah,
now.
do it now.
Do it now. Get out there and do it now. There's always a way to do it now.
Exactly.
So thank you guys for
Thank you.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yes.
Great
And,
seeing you guys again.
Yeah. And we will meet again on the road, I am sure.
Yeah.
Got it.
So thanks for joining, and we're off to finish off this rally.
Yeah.
So as you heard, everybody's exit plan. Now remember, this was back in August when we were at the Grand Design Rally in Indiana. So their exit strategies or non-exit strategies could have changed by now after this pandemic has started. Ours personally has not. We still don't have an exit strategy, but you know, we know what we want to, we kind of know what we want to do down the road, but we are planning on still full-time RVing and not having a home base, if that's what you want to call it. You know.
Yeah, we still have way too many things that we haven't seen. There's so many things that are still on our bucket list that we want to see and do, and so we just feel like we've been doing this for a year, a little over a year now, but we could see it lasting a few more years at least before we even decided to look at doing some other kind of alternative, whether it be exit strategy or part-time or whatever it might be. So
Right. So we want to thank you for watching. So let us know what your exit strategy is. Put it down in the comments, and also that could help other people in our Castaway crew have thoughts of what they want to do. Even if they haven't started RV life, you know, some people might be thinking, oh, do I really want to do this because of all the parks that are closing right now. So let's help each other out and put some stuff down in the comments. Let us know what you're doing. Give us your comments on what you think we're doing. And we want to thank you for watching. Make sure you go over to Getaway Couple and enjoy the Journey.Life, their channels, and subscribe to them. And also, I'm going to link down in the description. They each did a question for us on their channels. So if you want to check those out, I'll put those down in the description. You can check that out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already to join the Castaway crew. Click that like button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on a single episode. And we hope you are staying put as much as you possibly can, staying healthy, getting your exercise, eating some delicious meals in your RV, and we will see you next time.
So we've seen people with all different types of
Disabilities?
Yeah, you're gonna edit that out, right?
No more little beers, though.
Some dinner.
No more moonshine.
We want to thank you.
you already said that.
Okay, let me try it again.
So
Guess what? I'm back.
sit down. Oh, yeah.